Hey guys, welcome back. I am coming to you today for a layout for the Shimmerz Paints design team. And you're wondering what I'm doing because I have these weird little shapes. These are actually mock geotags. And what I'm gonna do, and they're three different sizes, large, medium, and a little smaller. And I want to do a layout where I just have these giant geotags made out of Shimmerz Paints backgrounds. And the circly bit in the center is going to be using the Simple Stories Safe Travels collection. So I pulled colors to match from here, and I think that'll be really, really fun. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and with each of them, I'm just gonna pretty much paint in the area to make sure that then when I'm done, I can just freehand cut around it and I will end up with geotags. Now, this one I know I want my daughter, this is a picture of my daughter in an airplane going to Nashville, or landing at Nashville. And that's the biggest geotag, and that's gonna be the pinky toned ones. So for my pink tones, I'm gonna use Coral Reef in an Inklings, Pink Abu in an Inklings, and Grapefruit. So that's gonna go there. Then for my greenish one, I am going to use Olive You Truly and Bamboo Leaf. And then my blue one, I'm going to use Steely Blue Eyes, Oaky Bear Blue, and Lapis Dance. So I haven't gotten anything wet in any way. I just wanted to show you where my thought process is going at this point. So now you guys remember with these little fellas, they do like to have themselves get, here, I'll come in over here just a little bit. They'd like to be able to get themselves a nice little spritz of water before they're willing to work for us. So let's work with that. And look, they're all gorgeous navy tones, aren't they? But some have a little bit more sparkle than others. We have slightly different tones, and I thought it would be fun for just a little variation to work that way. So I am going to get them going. I am thinking of just getting a bit of a wet background. Now I have these paintbrushes that look rather fancy, but they're not. I just picked them up at Tuesday morning, once upon a time, and I think they're rather nifty. They're kind of big and chunky. And all I'm really planning on doing is dropping color and playing along with it and seeing how I feel about it, because I know that I will be cutting these out into these geotag kind of shapes. And I wanted it to be rather watercolory, and that center, remember, is going to end up being made out of pattern paper. So yes, I don't know why, I just thought that something about this was screaming fun to me. So I'm gonna get working on it. I'm gonna do the same thing for all three, but I will come back and forth and show you my progress as I go. So you see how I already have water in there? I think that this is so fun. And I just started filming this without even going to get my rinsing cup ready. So I will have to go back and get my little cup. So let's say I do this, and it is pretty much, I'm just getting a parameter so I can see how big I need to build this. Pretty much like this. Okay, so I am going to just create a nice little watercolor vibe with this. Keep dropping in the color, letting it bleed, and do it with all three. Oh, there we go. And I will come back when I am working on the pink one as well as the olive. And then I'm gonna let it dry overnight. I think that this is going to turn out to be a fun little science project. Isn't that fun? Look at how pretty. And if you want, you can do, the smoosh technique and get things in. I'm just dabbing and letting it run together a little bit. Let me move my green and my pink pieces, my faux geotags, and we're just gonna see how this all comes together. I mean, look at how pretty that is. And I'm not worried about it going off because remember, I'm gonna cut it to shape. I'm making my own die cuts today. All right, I'll be back in a jiffy. So I am about to start working on my third one. And what you cannot see, and these aren't done, it's just playtime. What you can't see is that I went ahead and traced around my faux geotag here, just getting some water in here because I want to start dropping these different colors in. And if you let your color drop into the water, sorry, I'm having fun creating and not doing anything much else, making sure that it comes together. All right, so let me back up because I sound like a blithering idiot. I'm just dropping color in like I did before, and I'm going to keep doing that with these different things to try to get variation in tone and interest, really. And these three colors, they look rather similar, but they either have like, this is a creamies and this is an inklings. So one will be a little shinier, one's going to be just a little bit more coral, one's a little bit more pink, and it's going to end up working out that they're going to be a lot more interesting than if it was just one flat color. That was my whole point. I did have a point. I just couldn't get to it because I was creating when I was supposed to be talking. So this is my process. I'm going to keep working on it and I will show you when they're dry. So I wanted to show you how these ended up drying. So I have some nice variation. Got shiny bits, I have flatter bits, splatty bits, all of the bits. So I love the colors and they go really, really well with the colors in this Simple Stories collection, which is what I was trying for. How awesome is that? So I'm going to cover up all of my little pots of goodness. This sat all weekend drying because I had things going on. And now what I'm going to do is take my little templates, my little geotag templates, and I will trace around my art projects that I have here, well, around my mixed media, and create geotags out of them. I'm also going to be punching a circle from my different pattern papers to create that little empty, well, gosh. Guys, I hate it when I am trying to say the thing. You know how geotags have the little circle bit in the middle? I will be using a pattern paper and my circle punches to create little circles in between them from pattern paper as well. I am going to have to use liquid glue for that because pattern paper does not like to hang out with mixed media all that much. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to come up with a background, map my photo a bazillion times, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, it's check-in time, and I think they came out. I'm just pushing them down, and I have liquid adhesive on my little polka dots. I think they are adorable little mixed media, not little, gigantic mixed media geotags. So I haven't done anything with my photo yet. I want to mat it in a color that's not prominent. I'm thinking possibly this yellow tone. Ew, I don't know if that makes my daughter look good or not. So I need to mat the photo, and I'm also going to pop it up on a little bit of foam. Now, embellishment wise, I do have this great set of stickers. So I'm going to pull from here first, maybe with travel being my title. That might work with my colors. I think it will. So I have that going on. And then I also have these great flair from Scrap and Happy Studio that I think I'm going to bring in. The colors are just spot on for what I have going on. So I'm going to have them also here, there, and everywhere. Maybe I should build them around the little circly bits. That might be rather cute. Cute. Okay, I think I'm going to have them around the circly bits as well. Circles on circles on circles. Okay, so I'm going to keep working on this. I wanted to show you where I am at this moment. Yes, I am showing you where I am in the process. I just need to find how I want to map my photo, and I'll be back in a jiffy. So I pretty much have these little pieces in place. The only thing that's stuck down at this point are my giant geotags and my photo. This is a sticker, my little airplane's a sticker, and I have them up on some foam. This piece, and this piece are just cut out from a piece of pattern paper that has all of these great little luggage kind of things on it. And which piece is it? let's see, I think it's the back of, I'm trying to see, oh, it's the back of this kind of creamy aqua piece that I have here as well as here in my photo. So I love when these pieces of paper have a different side, you know, an A side, B side, whatever, that has stuff you can do fussy cutting with that totally work for this. Because I don't have die cuts. I have the paper and I have my handy dandy sticker sheet. So sticker sheet is giving me a great title though. Now, I'm going to keep working. I need one little sticker piece to make myself happy to go with this cluster. I've got, for my stickers, I told you I have my title, which is travel, the airplane, I've got this compass here, and I have this set of keys. So I just need to figure out what color I might want to bring down here. I have travel guide. Now this is my daughter at the Nashville airport landing. So let's see. I do like the idea of bringing in this green piece of luggage. So I think I'm going to have this one down here. I just got to figure out how I want to place it. So let me get those pieces placed on, and then we'll see what other little bits we might want to add, or if we're done. We might be done because I really like this. Give me a second. So I'd like to finish this up. I have all my pieces on, and I decided I needed some puffies, and I don't know why, but I need puffies. So I have the set from Shimmerz. It was called Little something. Little one, little, you guys always know. So let's go ahead. Do I want to use the teal, which is a little too bright, or this baby blue color, which might do it? Do I have 3 baby blue? Eek, I don't. Oh my goodness. And the florals, although I do have a couple florals right there. Florals just don't make a ton of sense for this. Do you guys see the struggles we go through with this stuff? All right, so they're small enough. Maybe I'll just get the 3 little teal cameras on here. They should have 3s of everything in these little situations, I think. It would really help me. But they don't care. They don't. All right, so I can get that little piece there. Now I feel like I'm not quite sure if I need enamel dots or which thing I need on here. I don't know. Maybe a couple of enamel dots and I'll show you the finished project. One moment. All right, my friends, what I ended up doing is adding these frosty blue stars. Now, if you turn them on the other side and take off the backing, they're all shiny. They are from Color Cast Designs, and I think the color was Squiz. And then I just added a white enamel dot in each cluster, and now I feel like my clusters are built out enough and I am digging it. I also didn't bring up to you that I did go ahead and run a nice thin white stitch around the border. I always feel like it finishes things off so nicely. Like it kind of like makes everything all included and happy. So that is my project today for Shimmerz Paints. Now, remember when you make your order to put my name in the comments and score yourself a little freebie. Because, you know, if you're making an order, you got to get a freebie, right? All right, if you have any questions, leave them down below, and I will chat with you guys ever so soon. Bye for now.